Rocket? Is it the vessel which will carry us to our future home? No, it's the starter. I was gonna paint it all silver. Hey there, little guy. I was gonna paint it all silver, but then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna spruce it up a little bit and I'm gonna paint it black in the middle, make it look all fancy and shiny. I think that's the way it used to be, and it's been repainted. And that repaint was nasty yellow, like the rest, so. I tested it against my battery this morning, and it spins with gusto without a load, so I'm gonna call it good and spray it because I cannot get it apart. So we're just gonna pretend like I inspected it and everything's fine. Doop 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 doop. Also, so I saw this on another video and I thought that's genius. I'm always, well, not always, but I have often put something into my silver tray that's silver, and then I look at my tray and think it's not there. So I painted this one yellow. I'm going to give it a go and see if that's better, but I thought that was a really great idea. I forgot where I saw it, but I just really liked it. So there you go. A little extra credit. So hopefully tomorrow I'm getting the motor in. So what I did today was I picked up some pipe insulation foam to protect the frame when I put the engine back in tomorrow. I picked up new spark plug wires because I'm optimistic. I picked up a new starter motor wire because mine was fried from battery acid, which is just a long 6-gauge jumper cable. And I got a negative battery cable because that was missing. And I'm going to fit those tonight, the cables, and put it back on the engine, the starter motor cable, and then hopefully we'll be ready to go tomorrow. Do you like it, buddy?
Yeah.
Is it fast?
Yeah. It's really fast. Zoom. Boom, 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 boom. The weight is on.
So there's been a lot of work that I have done, but I didn't record it because I was so excited and in a rush. Got new petcocks for the fuel tank, installed them. I thought I had figured out the wiring. Everything seemed to work okay except for the starter. The red and white wires I didn't quite understand, which is the one that goes from the kill switch to some of the components. So I was a little confused about that. The starter wasn't working, so I thought I'd kick it. I didn't really check the timing. Kicked it, and it kicked me back, and I sprained my ankle. It still hurts. That was 2 or 3 days ago. So, you know, I'm going to check the timing, make sure that's looking okay, and then we'll see where we go from there. The cool news is it's really looking like a motorcycle. There's our gas tank with non-leaking petcocks. I got the rubbers so that it mounts properly now. Funny little story. So I was working on installing the seats to the hinges up here. It's a hinged seat. And I saw some smoke coming up, looked like from the blinker solenoid unit. So I turned everything off, couldn't find the source of the smoke, turned it back on, and traced the smoke again, and it was coming from the points. When I had removed the top point adjustment screw here, when I had removed the top points adjustment screw, I thought that there wasn't a washer, which kind of shocked me. there was a washer, and it fell right into here. And, it's pretty tiny. So it was arcing like crazy, and a little trail of smoke was coming up through here and finding its way out up there. So I thought I was about to start a fire. I was afraid that this bike was just going to spontaneously combust, but it's been 3 days, and my garage is still standing, so I'm pretty happy about that. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the spark plugs to check the timing, but first I'm going to spend a little time trying to figure out if my starter switch is bad, or if, if it's the button up there that's bad, if it's the solenoid that's not working, kind of where we are, because I'm too afraid to kick this. Even once I fix the timing, I'm a little gun shy with my ankle killing all day. So, if I can get the starter button figured out, we'll catch you in a bit. Alright, so a few discoveries. Starter button, not working. Oh, look at you. Sorry. Starter button, not working. Starter solenoid, clicking, smoking. And so I'm planning on taking apart the right control anyway and see if I can get that starter button to clean up and work. But the solenoid will need to be replaced, I think. Third, the timing was almost in full retard. It was way off, which explains maybe why it tried to break my ankle. So I'm going to fix the timing. Am I brave enough to try and kick it again with as much pain as I'm in? Brave enough? No. Stupid enough? Maybe. We'll have to see. I really wanted to use the little button. Oh, I wanted to use it so bad. But it's not working. Today's episode's thirst quenched by Lagunitas Summer Lager. So last night, I gave up. I thought, I could take this apart and clean up some contacts and get things fixed, but you can tell, the actual plastic bits here have broken off. The starter button wasn't making contact, and this screw there is so rusted I can't get it out. And this guy was like holding on by just sheer enthusiasm. So I'm going to have to order a new switch. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to jumper these wires in the harness. This is just the kill switch wires, so you don't need any of this other stuff for ignition. I'm going to jumper these, put this back together so at least I can get the throttle body on. And I've found a decent replacement part for $30-ish, which is $30 I didn't want to spend, but these are important switches. And if this were to have given out on the road, that would have been a serious bummer, dude. So I'm going to get it together, and we'll see if we can get the ignition sorted today. I've got it impact so I can try and clear the stubborn bolt on the ignition. You can see the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
So I fixed the timing after almost breaking my ankle the other night.
Yay!
And then I was out here. I don't have a front brake, so my lovely assistant is holding the bike. And I was kicking and kicking, very scared because of the pain I endured the other day. But the ignition was off.
So he tried and tried and tried.
So here we go again. I know it already works, but we're going to pretend like it's the first time.
It's loud.
I'm still scared. Ignition again. See? It'll get you every time, folks. Turn the key on.
It's vibrating and it's loud.
Oh, yeah, I turned off the choke. Success.
Yay!